Good morning to all. Welcome back to Campus Point. So in today's video I am going to explain how to write the codes to multiply two matrix in C programming. So the first necessary condition is to multiply two matrix is that the column of the first matrix must be equal to rows of the second matrix. Otherwise you cannot multiply that particular matrix. So now let us take an example to understand how the matrix is multiplied. So that is, let A equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, and the order is given here 2 into 2. Similarly, B is given as that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here the order is given as 2 into 3. Now you can see this is 2 into 2, this is 2 into 3. That means this is the column of the first matrix and this is the rows of the second matrix. So both are same. So whatever the resultant matrix we will obtain, that will be this 2 and this 3. That is 2 into 3. Now when you multiply A into B, so what will be the matrix here? You can see the first row is multiplied with first column first. So this is 1 into 5 plus 2 into 8. So now you can see again this row will be multiplied with this one. That is 1 into 6 plus 2 into 9. Now the third one is 1 into 7 plus 2 into 10. Similarly, now for the second rows will be works. That is 3 into 5 plus 4 into 8. Next one is 3 into 6 plus 4 into 9. Next one is 3 into 7 plus 4 into 10. So what we will get here, that is 21, 24, 27, now 47, 54 and 61. Now you can see the order is 2 into 3. So we have predicted the order of that one is 2 into 3. Now we will get our matrix. So this is the way how to multiply two matrix. Now let us come to the programming part. What are the various steps to write this multiplication program? So the first step is, as usual, we know the declaration part. We need to declare three matrix. So now what are the steps? So steps 1, declaration. Steps 2, that is input first matrix. Then step 3, input second matrix. Then step 4, is your multiplication. And step 5 is the result display. That is result display. So these are the 5 steps we need to follow whenever we are writing the program. So let us see how the program can be written. So first we must write here the header file, that is has include dio.h one is has include conio dot h. Next one here int main. Now come to the declaration part. So how many metrics we require? So to multiply two metrics, we require three different metrics. One matrix will store the result, another two metrics should be multiplied here. So let us declare three metrics. That is int, let A, that is 10, 10. So now this is B, 10, 10, and C, 10, 10. These are the three metrics we require. Now next, we require to represent the variable int m comma n. That is the m is the number of rows, n is the number of column. Then I, loop variable j, and another extra variable you should take here to match the number of column of the first one and rows of the second one. Now I need to make here clear screens. Now let us read the rows and column through keyboard. So you can write here printf, enter the rows, enter the number of rows, enter the number of rows here. So now that is scanf. So percentage d, and the variable we have used here is m. So you can write here ampersand m. So in second step I can go for column, printf, enter the number of column. So that can be your scanf, percentage d, we can read here ampersand n. So this is nothing but the declaration part. I can giving here the command line as declaration. So that is the first step. I have simply declared the matrix, then I have simply input the rows and column through the keyboards. So now let us move to the second steps. Second step is the input of first matrix through the keyboard. So I am making a command line input first matrix, that is first matrix. So for that I need to take here a message. I give a message printf, enter the elements of first matrix. Enter the element of first matrix. First matrix. Okay. So as usual we will use two for loop. First one is for row, that is I equals to 0, I less than m, then I plus plus. Now this is for. Second one is for column, j equals to 0, j less than n, then j plus plus. Similarly here I can input it through the scanf, that is scanf percentage d, that is ampersand a of I j. So this is the simple way how to input the first matrix. Simply this is for the rows, we are using for the rows, and this is for the column. So this is the first matrix we have inputted. The second step is over. Now move to the third step. So third step is on the same way we will input the second matrix element. Input second matrix. So I can write here, that is printf, enter the element of second matrix. Enter the element. So now we have to input the elements of second matrix. that is for I equals to 0, I less than n, then I less than m, then I plus plus. Similarly, we have to go for j equals to 0, j less than n, then j plus plus. So for the scanf, we will write here that is scanf percentage d ampersand b of ij. So this is the simple third step. However, we have inputted the element of second matrix. So now we will move to the next step. That is the most important part is matrix multiplication part. Now we will move to the multiplication part. So now the multiplication part. Multiplications. So for that we again take the help of two for loop. For I equals to 0, I less than m, then I plus plus. Now again we take the for loop. For j equals to 0, j less than n, then j plus plus. So after that what we will take, we will declare the resultant matrix as 0 because addition will be there. So we can declare here C of ij equals to 0. So again we will take a for loop here. You can see here that is for k equals to 0, then k less than the column, that is k less than n, then k plus plus. And this line basically indicates the condition, that is the column of the first matrix must be equal to rows of the second matrix. That's why we are taking another variable, that is here k, and this is nothing but the. So now this is the way how we can multiply. Now what will be the logic for the multiply? That is C of ij equals to, you can write here C of ij plus, you can write here A of ik into B of, that is k j. So this is the simple logic, so that we will get k will be the common. So finally we can get a order of matrix of I j. So this is the end of this three block. So now let us move to the last step to display the result, and result is always stored in your third matrix. So now let us come to that part, the last part. Display of resultant matrix. Display result. So now in printf you can give that one, that is printf. The matrix is, so take the for loop again. For, that is I equals to 0, I less than m, I plus plus. Similarly for the column, for j equals to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. Now display the result, that is printf. The matrix is, or you can directly display here, result is, you can write, or directly display C of ij percentage d, that is C of I j. Okay, after that just make a slash n so that will come in metric form. Printf slash n. So this is end of this one. So this is the very simple logic to find out, or you can write here. After that this is 1 2. Another matrix is there that you have to return 0, then you have to close another one for the main part. So this is the entire program, a 5-step already you have written. Now see how the output will be look like. Let us come to the output part. So first it will ask the enter the number of rows, enter number of rows. Suppose one is enter number of column, 3. Now you have to enter the elements. So enter the elements of first matrix, element of first matrix. Enter the elements of first matrix. So let me enter it. Let it be 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Similarly, enter the elements of second matrix. Enter the element of second matrix. It is again 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Now the resultant matrix is, the result is, right, the result is, after all that manipulations, the result is, right, this is 3 3 3 3 3 3 and 3 3 3. This is the simple output of that particular program. So all the 5 steps you need to follow one by one. By combining that, we can complete our program successfully. And this is the output, how it looked like. Thank you.